Hello and welcome back to the Move with Els YouTube channel. Today we have a 30-minute full body workout with my favorite prop in the whole wide world, the Pilates squishy ball. So you're going to need yourself, your mat and a Pilates ball for today's workout. Let's get moving. Okay, so we are starting standing for today's workout and we're going to start with some spinal rotations holding the Pilates ball. So just holding the ball at chest height and rotating from one side to the other. Legs are staying planted, weight evenly distributed through our feet as we twist our torso from one side to the other. Trying to keep that lower body as still as we can as we rotate from the upper body. Eye line following as your torso twists. Okay, we're going to take some figures of eights with our Pilates ball in our hands now. So bring it into your left hand, swooping it round and over into your right hand. Warming up our shoulder joints and our upper body a little bit more here. Couple more in this direction and then we're going to take it the other way. That was quite hard for me to figure out how to do that. I had a little bit of a glitch then. Making those circles as big as you can. Working on our coordination a little bit here as well. Lovely job. 3, 2, 1. And finish up your figure of eights. Let's scooch out those feet now. So they're coming quite a bit wider than shoulder width apart, and we're going to come into our lateral lunges. So our Pilates ball is held at our chest and we're going to shift our weight from one foot to the other, driving our weight through those heels of the supporting leg. Add in a reach if you feel comfortable there. So we shift our weight from our right leg and we reach, bring it back to center, bring that ball down into the left foot as we reach the Pilates ball up. Mobilizing our lower body and our upper body here. Nice full body movement to wake up the whole body. I said body a whole bunch of times there. Try not to take that knee too far over your toes as you lunge. Beautiful. Coming down into some wide stance squats now. Knees pointed out to the side, feet slightly pointed out to the side as we drop down into our squat, ball at our chest. Sending the weight back, driving through the heels. Option to add a reach and a tap here. So as we squat down, we tap the Pilates ball to the mat, come back up, we reach the ball overhead. Again, warming up the whole body and also working on our coordination between our upper and lower body a little bit. Couple more here before we come into our hip circles, and that's our last movement before we get into our workout. So shuffle those feet in back to shoulder width apart. Bring your right knee up and out and start drawing circles. So we bring the knee up and out and then replace the foot to the mat and then take it over to the other side. We're alternating our legs here. Just warming up through those hip joints a little bit, ready for our glute and lower body work. A little bit of a wobble from me there. With your balance exercise, especially when you're standing, it always helps to find something to look at and basically keep looking at it. So that's going to help with your stability. Beautiful job. Let's come to the edge of our mat, place our ball between our thighs and roll down, walking our hands forward, coming into our all fours position, hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips, taking our cat-cows. So we arch the spine away from the mat and then drop the belly towards the mat, looking up towards the ceiling. a couple of repetitions of those, please, warming up our spine through flexion and extension. These are always such a nice way to start a session. I know it's not particularly creative, but I love them. Taking that Pilates ball, we are ready to work out. So our right hand is lightly going onto that Pilates ball as we roll it away from our body. At the same time, our left arm is bending, our forearm is going flat to the mat. So we're working our tricep on that supporting arm. Really light on that ball. That weight should be on our left arm. These look deceptively easy, but my tricep was already burning at this point, I'm pretty certain. Right, so when we roll back into our all four position, we're gonna add a leg extension if you would like it. So we just lift and extend our left leg behind us. So we roll the ball out with our right arm, upper body comes to the mat. We come back to our all fours starting position, and then we lift and extend our left leg long behind us. Bring it back to the mat, and then we go again. Using your core to help you stay stable here. Exhale, we roll out. Inhale, come back. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, draw the leg back in. Take this movement nice and slowly. And if you feel ready to, you can combine both those movements. So as you roll the ball out and drop that upper body, our leg is going to extend at the same time. So right arm and left leg are extending while our left arm drops towards the mat. Tricep on that left arm should be burning now, and our left glute should be waking up. Lifting that leg from the glute, not the lower back. Nice point through the toe. Good job, just a couple more here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back to your all four position. Left leg is staying extended out long behind us, and we're just going to take some pulses. Right arm is staying soft on that ball. Leg back down to all fours, and then extend our right leg long and our right arm long, holding that Pilates ball. We're going to take some side table crunches. So our elbow and our knee draw together to meet at the side of the body and then extend. So exhale, we crunch the elbow and the knee together. Inhale, we send them back out extended. Again, a little balance challenge here. Good job. Coming on to our left side now, we're coming into a side kneeling position with our top leg extended. Our top leg is also lifted and our arm is reaching overhead, and we're going to continue that crunching motion. So we crunch our knee to our elbow on our exhale, and then we send our arm and leg long. Staying lifted in this position, so not resetting our leg to the mat. Lifting through the underside of our waist, hand is underneath our shoulder, and we're pressing out through our shoulder, so not collapsing in. One more here, and then we're bringing that ball just underneath our waist, and we're resetting that top leg so it is balanced on the mat. We're going to roll the ball very lightly with our top arm underneath our waist, eyeline follows, and then roll it back out again. Working through some spinal rotation here. Again, this exercise, it looks like nothing, but it is very challenging. Staying lifted through the underside of our waist as we roll. Just rolling that ball up and down our forearm, really. Very light on the ball. Again, this is a very full body movement. It also involves quite a bit of coordination and balance and strength. So it's quite a challenging one. Good job. So we're continuing this side lying series in our high plank. So hand is underneath our shoulder. We press the mat away. Our feet are either stacked on top of each other or staggered. Arm is reaching overhead, and we're coming into our pushbacks. So we send the hips towards the feet and then push back up into our side plank. You can do this with or without the sweep. One more here, as this is again quite a challenging movement. And I want you to extend your arm up. We're going to finish this series with little pulses, just tiny pulses from the underside of that waist, eyeline up towards the ball. Good job. Bring it back down to the mat. That was a difficult little series, so well done. Coming up into kneeling with our right leg extended long to the side now. Ball is at our chest. We're going to do some spinal rotations, a bit like we did when we were standing, but down in this kneeling position. So torso is just twisting from left, coming back to center, and to right, eye line is following. Working through our obliques here. Staying stable and still through our lower body. Three, 2, 1. Reaching that ball overhead, we're going to come into our side bends. So we lean over the left hand side of our body. On our exhale, inhale, we return to center. So staying nice and long with that ball. Bend to the left, crunching through the left hand side of that waist, and then returning to our center position. Working through our obliques here. Staying nice and grounded through our lower body. Good job. Come up to a kneeling position on both knees. And we're just going to take our kneeling squats with a press away with our Pilates ball. I'm going to move to the side so you can see a little better. So we send our glutes towards our heels, bring the ball towards our chest, press away with our glutes from our heels, and the ball reaches at the same time. Pressing those shins into the mat. Lifting with those glutes. Nice strong motion as we press away, and little pulses. So about half of that range of motion, backwards and forwards, increasing the time under tension for those glutes. Keeping arms extended as we do so. Beautiful. Coming over to the other side for our spinal rotations now. So left leg goes long, right knee is stacked under our right hip, ball is at our chest. Just rotating from the torso from one side to the other. Exhaling as we rotate, inhaling as we bring the ball back to center, staying nice and lifted through our chest. Height through the crown of our head, staying still and stable through the lower body. Taking that range of motion to wherever feels comfortable for you, not overextending. Light grip on the ball. Bring the ball overhead, coming into our side bends. So we extend the ball and lean over on the right side of our body, working through our obliques. Again, taking this to wherever is comfortable for you. It should be a challenge, but you shouldn't be feeling any pain. Keeping length through our spine. Beautiful. Coming back down into that side lying series on our right hand side. I am sorry. Coming into those side kneeling crunches. Top arm, top leg are extended. Knee and elbow crunching together as we stay lifted through the underside of our waist. Is your arm underneath your shoulder? Pressing away from that mat, staying lifted. Exhaling as we crunch, inhaling as we extend our top arm and top leg. Beautiful job. Into those rotations. So our top leg has now returned to the mat, still extended long, and we're just rolling the ball under our waist with our top arm, eye line following, rotating the body around as we roll that ball up and down our forearm, underneath our waist. Engaging that core to keep us stable throughout this movement. Lots of coordination, balance, and strength required here. Good job. Let's grab that ball. We're going into our full side plank. So feet stacked or staggered, arm underneath our shoulder, pressing the mat away, sweeping our arm up and over as we come into our push back. So sending those glutes towards the heels and then pushing back, arm extends overhead. Inhale as we come down towards the heels, exhale as we push away, arm extends to the ceiling. We're coming into those horrible high plank pulses, so just pulsing those hips up and down away from the mat. Small motion. Good job, bring it back down to the mat. Okay, we are coming into our all fours again, and we're taking those rollouts with our left arm. So left arm goes lightly onto the ball and rolls the ball away from our chest as our right arm bends at the elbow, sending the chest towards the mat. So working through the tricep of that right arm, rolling out very lightly with that left arm. Adding in those leg extensions if you want. So we roll the ball away, bring it back up to all fours, kick out the right leg, extend it long, bring it back in. Inhale to prepare, exhale, we roll out, inhale, roll back in, exhale, send the leg out, inhale, bring it back in. Beautiful job. When you're ready, put those two together. So we roll the ball away while sending the leg out long behind us. Lowering towards the mat with that right arm. Reaching with our fingers and our toes here. Testing our balance a little bit. That's a happy, happy face from me. Couple more here. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Let's just send that right leg back and take extended kickbacks. Lowering and lifting the leg with our toe pointed. Neutral spine here, lifting from the glute, not the lower back. Burning out that glute, good job. Coming into those side table crunches, we are bringing our elbow of our left arm towards our left knee, crunching through the oblique on our left side. Ball is in our left hand. Again, hard to balance here because we are on that right arm and right leg. We haven't got those contralateral anchors of that opposite arm and leg that's going to help us stay a little bit more stable in our all four position. Good job, set it back down to the mat. So we're coming back onto our backs now. So bring those legs around. They're coming into a bent position, about hip width apart. I want you to tuck your Pilates ball between kind of like your mid and upper back. So just below and in between your shoulder blades. Our hands are coming behind our head very lightly. I don't want you to pull your neck throughout this movement. And we're gonna take some crunches. So you're gonna arch slightly over the ball as you lean back, eye line follows, and then crunch up. Think about really bringing your ribs to your hips here. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Move nice and slowly with control here. Feet are staying planted into the mat. Remembering that rib to hip connection. If you would like a little bit more of a challenge, you can add some alternate knee lifts. So you're bringing your knee towards that nose, not all the way, just lifting to tabletop. resetting it back down. This core series is really horrible. I'm just giving you a heads up. It's a nasty one, but you will feel so good afterwards. So keep that up whether you're just doing your crunches or you're adding those tabletop lifts with your legs. Okay, we're going to bring those crunches across the body now. So stay with your left leg here. We're bringing that to tabletop while crunching our opposite elbow to our knee. So right elbow goes to left knee. You've got a slight rotation in your upper body as you crunch up. Keep going here. And if you would like a little bit more, you can add an extension with that leg. So we bring the left leg out long, then crunch it to that right elbow. You're staying lifted for this motion. So we're removing that kind of reset over the ball. That's going to add to that time under tension for this movement, make it a little bit more challenging. Let's take it over to the other side. So we are bringing that left elbow over to that right knee. Adding in that extension over the ball in between reps here. Remembering we're not pulling the head. This movement is from our core. We're not crunching through the neck. Hands are very lightly behind the head here. Adding in that leg extension if you would like it. So staying lifted this time in the upper body. We're not resetting over the ball, and we're just bringing that left elbow to that right knee, extending the leg out, bringing the left elbow to the knee again. Increasing that time under tension and that load with that lengthened leg. Beautiful job, guys. One more little surprise. I want you to take little crunches with those feet on the mat. So not as big a range of motion as we started this series with, just little crunches, staying lifted. Remembering our rib to hip connection. Not pulling our head. This is all from the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm really, really sorry about that. But not too sorry because it's good for you. Okay, we are finishing with our standing series now. So I want you to bring your Pilates ball to the ground and then put both your heels onto the Pilates ball. We're pressing our weight through the balls of our feet. Our toes are pointed a tiny bit outwards, and we are getting ready to take our squats. So I want you to inhale to prepare. Exhale, you squat down. You stay upright through your torso. Your knees are going to come more forward than they would in a normal squat, and your feet are also going to be slightly closer together. So we're really working through our quads in this movement. I don't want too much weight through that Pilates ball. And we're going to take little pulses. So staying in that squat position and just moving up and down just to finish off. Beautiful. Coming into our lunges now, so bringing that right leg forward. Again, that right heel is going to go onto the Pilates ball very lightly. We're gonna lunge down, left leg is behind us, coming into those 90-90 lunges. Adding in a reach with the arms, if that feels good to you, if you're able to do so here. Really working through that right leg. And hold, we're going to take rotations here. So we're holding down in our lunge, We're twisting to the right, bring it back to center, twisting to the left, not here for long. And come back up to standing. Before we take it over to the other side, we're just going to take some conventional Pilates squats with the ball in our hands. So we send our weight backwards, arms reaching forward with the Pilates ball as we do so. Inhale as we come down, exhale as we press up. Feet shoulder width apart, toes facing outward slightly, staying lifted through our chest. It's hard after those lunges, I know. We are so almost at the end of class, so keep going. Couple more. Beautiful. Let's take it over to the left hand side. So place the ball back down again. Our left heel is going to go onto the Pilates ball very lightly. Send that right leg back. We're taking our lunges with our reach if that feels good for you. Inhale, we drop down. Exhale, we push up. Our weight is very lightly on that left foot. A real balance here. There's been a lot of balance through this session. Beautiful job. Holding in that lunge now and taking our rotations, twisting to the right, centering, and then to the left. Lower body is staying still. This movement is coming from the top of our body. 3, 2, 1. Send it back up. Well done, guys. So it's time for our cool down, and I see you wanting to quit this workout now, but it is good to stretch, isn't it? Because if you don't stretch, you end up like a human breadstick like me. So let's take our forward fold, arms hanging. Roll back up vertebrae by vertebrae. Take a couple of semicircles with your head, just rolling from one side to the other. Send those legs out wide now. We're taking some lateral stretches from one leg to the other. So sending your weight to the left, come back up to center, sending your weight over to the right, sending those hips backwards as we lunge down. You can bring your hands to your knees as you lunge down if that feels good. And if you can meet me lunging onto our left hand side, I want you to take that right arm overhead, so just for a little side bend, stretching through the side of the body. Come back up to center, lunge down onto our right side and send that left arm overhead. Come back up to center. I want you to stay standing for this next side bend. So right arm comes overhead again as we bend to the side. Then we swoop forward and take it over to the other side. Right arm goes to hip, left arm comes overhead for another side bend. Beautiful. Shuffle those feet inwards a little bit. We're going to take another forward fold. Let those arms hang. You can hold your calves to bring yourself further inwards if that feels good to you. Deepen that stretch. Hang out here for a little bit. Roll it back up. Coming into a shoulder stretch now, so sending our left arm across the body. The opposite arm is going to hook underneath it. Beautiful job. Take it to the other side, and then that is it for today's class. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this session, then please subscribe because it would make my day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and hopefully see you next time.